And welcome to another video from Win. Today I'm going to go through a very quick and easy way to find the best horse in the race. Now I've got here Odds Checker and the Racing Post web app, which you can, if you type that into Google, you can actually bring the app up that you would find on iPhones or Android devices. And it's quite handy because you've got the tips here. The predictor. Oh, it does work now. It didn't used to. But we've got various tools here that can help us very easily find decent contenders. So here we have the 340 at Wolverhampton, and Persona Grata, as you can see, is strongly fancied. It's clear. It's got 13 tips here. Spotlight, RP ratings, post data. They have high strike rates, but you wouldn't make a profit just by backing them blind. So we need to do a bit of extra legwork here. So we can see that Persona Grata becomes a qualifier from looking at this side. So what we need to do then is back this up with looking at Odds Checker. And you can see here that Persona Grata is 8 to 11. Now, this is quite handy, this bit here, because by hovering our mouse cursor over the pie chart, we can see that Persona Grata is dominating the market by nearly 65%. So all the people that use Odds Checker, and there are tens of thousands of people that do so, are clicking through here, for example, Betfred. It goes through and that logs the bet with the Odds Checker site and shows us that it's the most bet on horse. Now, the idea is we're going to get a high strike rate here, but what we want is to get a bit more value on our side. Now, clearly, understanding value, etc. I've done a few videos on it, and I am, as we speak, putting together a slightly more flashier video that'll take you through how to create your own tissue and work out if these prices are accurate or not. But that'll be for another day. So what we can do, the beauty of Betfair, is that we can click on the little graph here, and it shows you. By the way, just while I'm here, you have to go to the old site. The new site, this information isn't available. Well, not that I can see anyway. And again, here you can see the 167,000 has been bet on this event. And this horse, Persona Grata, is again taking the majority of the market share in bets. And you can see here, this is an accumulation of everyone's bets, the prices that it's been traded at. So what we want to do is, you can see here in this column here, you can see how much there is available to back. So by going down here, we can see that there's been quite a bit laid at prices well over even money. I mean, look, you know, someone's managed to get £1,894 on it. That's close to 13 to 8. So, sorry, I beg your pardon. Someone's wanting to get that matched. It's not been taken yet. This column here on the right, down the middle, sorry, shows us what's actually been traded. So if we go here now, we can see that £4 was traded at 2.5. But there's nothing in the queue here in this price. So we don't want to go too high above the current odds, which is 1.78, 1.79. But again, we can see here 1.97's nothing there to be traded. 1.99, nothing to be traded. So I think I'm tempted to go here at 2.16. Because what will happen then is we'll be first in the queue should the horse's odds drift, but we can keep it in running as well. So we go here and we can simply change our stake like so, And you can see that at the current odds, let's put it back to there, you would win £7.69. Now, we know that there's no money in the queue at 2.16, so we can put that there and look at the difference. You're already making £3 or £4 extra. Now, in running it won't necessarily hit that price, but the idea is that we're getting more value in our bets. And I think it's vitally important that any method or angle or tips that you use, and you'll have heard me bang on about this before, you have to get value in your bets, and if you can get a bigger price, then clearly you go for it. So that's just something to think about. Like I always say, don't steam in there straight away. Just have a look, at what prices you'd be able to get in running. Have a play around with it, and when you're comfortable, you can start betting, and hopefully, they're not always going to get matched, but then you don't lose anything if they don't get matched. But hopefully you can sort of get bigger price in your selection and help make you more money. Okay, that's me done for today. We'll be back next week. This is Eddie Lloyd for Win.